we are going to conclude tonight with Scott doing the 2-bore blunderbuss. It is blunderbuss time, chat. This one, I think, is gonna be fun. Yes, a 2-bore. So, let's jump into this, shall we?
Shoo, wait. You saying that right there's a 2-bore?
Yes, sir.
I don't believe I've ever seen anything like that.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about you pick it up, and I'll get your picture with it.
All right, that sounds like a good idea.
Why do you look so sad? Give me a smile.
No, I don't smile.
Oh, come on. Give me
Come
a
on,
smile.
W.
Well, all right.
How?
Whoa!
Nothing. I'm okay. My heart skipped a beat for a second. I'm fine. Let's try again. Give me a big smile.
Okay, all right.
Ah!
What?
Don't worry about it.
No, Scott!
Okay. Let's do it one more time. You're going to give me a big smile. And I'm going to count to 3, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whoa.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'll send that to you, buddy. Looks great.
Yeah, send it on over to my
You sure you didn't break your camera, Scott? That's a smile that might shatter the screen.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And you may not know this, but we have hit my 4-year anniversary since my 50 cal accident. For those of you that don't know, 4 years ago, I had a 50 BMG explode in my face. Long story short, I had some ammunition that I was unaware was faulty and producing upwards of 4 times the normal operating pressures of a 50 BMG. As you can imagine, that did not end well. The gun
Thank you, Gray Matter.
Several bones in my face, my orbital bone, my nose. I went blind in my right eye, broke this finger, had a lacerated jugular, a punctured right lung, and lost a lot of bodily fluid. And the only reason we were able to make it to the hospital was from shoving my thumb into my own throat. Hence the shirts, just put a thumb in it for those of you who are new to the channel and do not understand what that means. There are a lot of other things that occurred that day and probably other injuries that I failed to mention. And if you want to watch that original video, you can click the link in the description down below.
No, I don't want to cry again.
Fully recovered.
I'm not going to watch it again.
They had to completely bone saw me open, including my collarbone, to remove a giant piece of metal from my lung.
God
lots
damn.
of other small pieces. Had to repair that lung, my jugular. I have titanium plates in my face, and they had to pin this finger back together. I give thanks to God that all I am left with now is a 15-inch neck scar, and my right eye is slightly blurry sometimes, and these gums are still numb, but that's about it. There was a point in time when I was laying in a hospital bed, and I did not think I would ever get to shoot another large bore firearm again and continue pursuing my passions. But that is why every year I try to find a bigger gun to celebrate my anniversary. And the one we have today kind of makes my neck itch, and hence to the newest anniversary shirt this year we have 50 cals make my neck itch. Here at the bottom you have 1,460 days since last accident. Hopefully I don't have to change that after today. On this side you have the Kentucky Ballistics logo, and on this side you have the thumb logo. These are only going to be available for the next 30 days, and there is a link in the description down below. Now it is time for me to introduce you to the newest addition to the channel, and boy is it a big one. Today, I present to you the Mule. The Mule is a custom-built 2-bore blunderbuss. It is named the Mule because it is going to kick me like a mule. This is basically a punt gun junior. The punt gun is a 1-bore that shoots a 1-pound ball, but the Mule is a 2-bore blunderbuss that fires a half-pound ball. That is a 3,500 grain per.
Chat, I have a question. Do you think he's going to try and shoulder fire this? Do we think, like, I do think he's going to, I do think he's going to table fire it first. I do think he's going to do that. But do we think he will actually shoulder fire it? I kinda hope he does. If it's safe for him to do so, I really do want to see him shoulder fire this thing. That would be fucking awesome.
Projectile. For some reference, the 4-bore is 2,100 grains and the 950 JDJ is 2,500 grains. Also, this behemoth only weighs 16 pounds and has a steel butt plate. I'm guessing that the mule is probably going to kick me harder than any other firearm that I own. This thing will probably produce more felt recoil than the 950 JDJ, and that thing is producing 300 pounds of felt recoil. So let me give you a close-up of this. As you can see here, the mule is a true 2-bore, measuring 1.32 inches in diameter. Like I said, this thing weighs 16 pounds, has a 24-inch barrel, and is fueled by black powder. I am very excited to try this thing out. Yes, it is going to be brutal, but also a very rare experience. There's probably only a handful of people throughout history that have had the pleasure of firing a true 2-bore, which is 1.32 inches in diameter. There's probably only 5, now 6 in the entire world that even exist. So let's go get loaded up and finally try this thing out. The time is upon us to ride the lightning. The mule
This is a big boy. I like it. Give me big boy. Come here.
Yes, it is, big boy. Yes, it is. I'm a little surprised, MJ. Thank you for the follow. I will say I am kind of surprised that maybe he's gonna put one on, but that he's not wearing a face shield for this. Given the size, and he's never really fired this before, I kind of would have expected him to put a face shield on, perhaps. You know?
Grains of black powder and a ½ pound 2-bore lead ball. Just for reference, that is about 64 .556 bullets. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, but also very excited. Here we go. I'm going to.
I appreciate it's a muzzle loader, but it can still go boom. Hold up. Hold up. I caught it before it happened, thank God. Okay, let's dial it back. So I'm out of the way.
Wow!
That was a big little boom. And look at the ripple on his face. It's a good thing those gums are numb. Man, I wish you had the slow-mo guys in for this, or ballistic high speed. Can you imagine seeing that coming out in super slow-mo?
Wow! I'm gonna say that the 2-bore blunderbuss is nothing to shake a stick at. I believe that is our new hole. Let me see here. I'm gonna shove my.
No, J10, he eats recoil for breakfast.
I made it about that far in. I do not think. Yeah, that's it right there. That's pretty deep. So now I have the mule loaded up with another 300 grains of black powder and a ½ pound lead ball.
What's he shooting now?
To hit that steel target over there, but that could be a little difficult because the blunderbuss does not have a sight. Okay.
Yes! Got the targets! Again, we're gonna see it again and we're gonna see it in slow motion. Hang on. I'm gonna move you guys so you can see this clear. They actually hit the fucking steel targets!
Over. This thing truly does kick like a mule.
Oh, the smoke's in the way! Shit! Oh, I hope we get a closer up view. I want to see this impact. Here we go. Yay! Wait a minute. Oh, look. What was that second impact? Oh, the wadding. Oh, that was the wadding that hit. Oh, wow. Yeah.
So I don't know if you know this or not, but these steel targets are not easy to knock over. So the fact that we plowed this thing over is pretty impressive. Looks like I hit right there, which isn't too bad for a firearm that does not have a front sight on it.
Yeah, he was almost dead center.
Knocked it clean over. And then I assume whatever was left of that half-pound lead ball went that way. I will say, this thing is kicking very hard. Normally, with say the 950 JDJ or the 4-bore, I can shoot it a few times before my shoulder actually starts throbbing. But after 2 shots with the 2-bore, my shoulder is already feeling it, and that steel butt plate is not helping. Glad you can make it. Unfortunately for you, everything is working out fine today. The nerve of those guys.
Table time.
Oh. That was almost the greatest table flip in the history of table flips. So what's really great about this 2-bore blunderbuss is it's pretty much a punt gun junior. This thing can shoot just about anything you can cram down its giant hole. But for now, we're going to start out by trying out some cornflake shot. These are basically...
God damn it, Scott! God damn it! I didn't want to have to do this, but you have forced my hand! I had to do it! It's in the rules! I'm sorry! It had to be done!
Giant hole. But for now, we're going to start out by trying out some cornflake shot. These are basically just giant flakes of lead. They should be pretty nasty, and I'm going to have a whole half-pound in the mule. And I'm going to fire it at a 5-gallon water jug. We are all loaded up with our cornflakes.
Oh, now here's the question. Is this going to shred this water bottle? Or are those flakes going to basically disintegrate upon firing? Well, no, I shouldn't say it now. They're made of lead, so they're not going to disintegrate. But are they so thin that they're just kind of go like all over the place and they won't stay in a more confined ball as they propel towards the target? Like, or is it once they exit the barrel, once they exit the muzzle, are they just going to go flying every which direction? Is my question.
Let's start out the day with a nice, healthy breakfast. Here we go.
The fucking hell! Shit. Well, that looks too solid. Because this solid is what
Ember
hit
when
it.
Pew is shooting.
Shut up, Becky. I don't know, because the coloration looks wrong. I don't think the blunderbuss can. I don't think the blunderbuss can create enough heat to melt these flakes together that quickly, like flash melt them. I feel like all these. I don't know if that's gunpowder or if that's flakes. It's so odd. No, it definitely wasn't the wadding. I don't think that's the wadding. I don't know. I do not know. Whatever it is, it fucked up that water jug, that's for sure.
All right, smells like a bunch of rotten eggs over here. Let's take a look at our 5-gallon water jug. It got busted up pretty good. Oh, man. Ripped that thing apart. So those cornflakes were nutritious and delicious. But now I have another 5-gallon water jug, and this time we're going to hit it with buckshot. So a normal 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch buckshot round holds about 9 pellets of buckshot.
Maybe, Zyre,
and
maybe.
That is what buckshot looks like. The mule is going to be able to hold a ½ pound of buckshot. So that's around 70 pellets. Well, looks like we got a little bit of a storm blowing in.
Oh, God.
Okie dokie, ½ pound of buckshot. Here we go.
Goodbye.
Man, that kicks the snot out of you every single time.
Oh. Okay, let me see this buckshot. Oh. Oh, wow, that stayed tight. That was a tight group. But yeah, I think you're right. I think that is the wadding right there. Yeah, the wadding almost seems like it's leading the buckshot. Wow, that just obliterated it.
We completely destroyed my 5-gallon water jug. There's actually one buckshot pellet left in there. The only downside is it's going to be really hard to get these things refilled at the store. 5-gallon water jugs are cool and all, but I think we need something a little bigger for the 2-bore blunderbuss.
Oh boy.
So how about a steel 55-gallon drum of water? ½ pound.
Oh boy, here we go.
5-gallon drum. Here we go.
Nice. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was clean. Oh, did you see that? That was fucking clean. God damn. Like straight through, like butter. Holy fuck.
Now that right there, that's a big old hole.
That's a lot of damage.
So we made it through the 55-gallon drum, blew out the back. This is
I had to, chat. I had to. When you talk about blowing the back out.
Blasted out the ass of the table. It completely blew its ass out.
Yes. I was hoping one of you guys would play that. Like, I think he said it was 450 or 350 pounds, Dorne. I think that's what it was. 350 pounds, I believe.
Great, because my hands are dirty. So I'm going to get those all nice and clean. Not really sure where the ball went, though. Brakes on that truck aren't working too good. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about the blunderbuss in the comment section down below. Be sure and pick up a 4-year anniversary shirt. Link in the description down below.
Oh God, it's pouring now.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. And I'll see you next time.
Oh God! Ah, I centered it. Good job, Scott.
Oh, well that's not good.
Oh God, that was funny. Didn't work out quite the way you thought it did, Scott? Oh, that was fantastic. The two-bore is just fucking awesome. That was fantastic.